More now on President Trump's comments on Iran. Chief White House correspondent John Roberts reporting live from the North Lawn. John.
Right, good afternoon to you. President Trump continuing to brush off continued criticism from the Democrats that there was no compelling reason for the president to launch a strike against General Qassem Soleimani at the time that the president did. Earlier this morning, the president again defending his decision to take out Soleimani, saying there was a long list of reasons why the general was a legitimate target. Listen here.
We caught a total monster, and we took him out. And that should have happened a long time ago. We did it because they were looking to blow up our embassy. We also did it for other reasons that were very obvious. Somebody died. One of our military people died. People were badly wounded just a week before. And we did it. And we had a shot at him, and I took it, and that shot was pinpoint accurate. And that was the end of a monster.
In that statement, you might have noticed that the president said, quote, they were looking to blow up our embassy. That has been interpreted by some news organizations as Soleimani having future plans to attack the embassy in Baghdad. Later on in that same photo op, the president refers back to the attack on the embassy on New Year's Eve, and multiple officials confirmed to Fox News that's what the president was talking about, not the threat of a future attack on the embassy. But the White House does continue to insist that there was an imminent threat, still undisclosed, posed by Soleimani, and that was the reason why the president pulled the trigger when he did. And as Democrats keep hammering the president for taking the action against Soleimani, the president putting it back on the Democrats, saying they are taking a soft attitude toward a general that even President Obama labeled a terrorist. Listen here.
When Nancy Pelosi and the Democrats want to defend him, I think that's a very bad thing for this country. I think that's a big losing argument politically.
President Trump also said that the new sanctions on Iran have been drawn up and approved and will be announced shortly. Brett?
John, the president also slamming the House's war powers resolution. We showed you the debates ongoing on the House floor.
Yeah, the president tweeting his opposition to that earlier this morning, saying, quote, hope that all House Republicans will vote against crazy Nancy Pelosi's war powers resolution. Also remember her speed and rush in getting the impeachment hoax voted on and done. While she never sent the articles to the Senate, just another Democrat fraud, presidential harassment. But earlier today in the Roosevelt Room, asked whether he would inform Congress next time before taking action, the president left that door open just a little bit. Listen.
I don't have to, and you shouldn't have to be able, because you have to make split-second decisions sometimes. Sometimes you have to move very, very quickly, John. But in certain cases, I wouldn't even mind doing it.
In certain cases, the president said he wouldn't even mind doing it. But the president, again this morning, as he has all along, accused Democrats of mishandling the Iraq situation for years. So why should they be the ones to tie his hands on any military action? But it should be pointed out that in the companion war powers resolution introduced in the Senate by Senator Tim Kaine of Virginia, it's likely that will attract the yes votes of at least two Republican senators, Senator Rand Paul and Senator Mike Lee of Utah. So it's not just Democrats who are worried about what the president might do in the future. Brett?
John Roberts live on the North Lawn. John, thanks.